for what? Like, what are you going to do with all this stuff that's coming to you? And I'm glad that you're saying that, because that's some stuff I don't think about all the time. That's stuff I don't necessarily, like, cross my mind too much. But now that we've had this talk, like, hey, that's just stuff that, it really puts chills down my spine, it kind of puts goosebumps on me, because, like, you think about stuff like this that, like you said, life, it's real. And, like, having a child, like, my mindset has changed in the last, like, few months, knowing that, and, like, doing my thoughts of prayer, like how you say, talking to your child and all these things, like, already trying to build that connection and trying to, like, talk to your ancestors too for that help. And like you said, though, like, just don't even think like you're putting anything out there that's too much, because I appreciate it. Like, all this is, being
dude.
Really well, like, taken. Like, I thank you for it. Like, again, beautiful. Thank you, Yoto. Thank you so much.
Man. And one thing I always did was always, when the baby was still in the womb, I always played music. There was always music going on, the drum, or we're singing right by her belly, or, just having the baby hear all these sounds, trying to hear the baby hear all these sounds, even the smudging, the water, just try to, like, the baby can smell it, she can taste it, she's eating what the mom eats, or the baby's, taking in whatever the mom takes in. So we always try to surround ourselves with, good things, and, like, something, like, we all want to, we know the baby's always going to come back to, so always, like, talk to the baby in the womb, let her hear my voice, get to know my voice, the language, our language, and the songs, our drums, and just try to, not like every day, but like every other day, throughout the week, just try to have that time to let the baby know, like, you're indigenous, and then be ready when you come out, you're going to be dancing, singing with us, So get used to this, get used to the rhythm, study the rhythm. So it's a beautiful experience, bro, to have that. And I'm glad that you're there. That's the most important thing, for these kids, is that our Father is there, and that's for me, that's all I care about, is that my child can say that, because a lot of other kids, they can't say that, and that's sad, and but as men, as Native people, we got to raise, if there's kids out there like that, we got to treat them just like that too. We got to bring them in the circle and treat them like they're our kids, treat them like they're one of us. They're hungry, we're all eating, well, come over here and eat with us too, so the kids also, there's always so many lessons, when they grow up, we all grow up, there's so much more to learn. So I'm right there with